Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender Show. Wow, the weather, unbelievable. What more could we ask for? Unreal. Sorry to the KB League once again. I had every intention of going there early this morning, but my laptops were playing up and I had to upload a post and it just took longer than available. Now, if anyone knows Facebook out there, please get in touch with me, mal@xtheline.com. On my profile page, every week I'm a member of many groups indeed, and what happens when I write my post, it says share to a group. So when I share to the group, it gives me a limited number of groups. It used to be every single group that I could share it to, but when I ignore that and I want to go to every single group to share, it won't allow me to share, and everything seems to be no issues on all my accounts. Could anyone explain? Could anyone tell me why? And it is open to public. Why it is not allowing me to share to all the groups? And if you're one of those group members, I sincerely apologise. I'm writing a post and it won't allow me to share to you. I can get on Twitter, LinkedIn, my story, on my own feed, and REFspect and Don't Cross the Line. But when it comes to sharing that feed to all these groups that I'm members of, it just doesn't happen. So yes, all you tech experts, please, and I was with one this morning, I should have really asked him, I forgot all about it. Unbelievable. We had a good chat over what we're going to be doing with the podcast, the station, a review, a revamp. Everything's looking great and rosy. Honestly, it is looking very good indeed. Peter done a little bit of work the other day. We need the software, we've got things in place. We had a chat today and he's amazing what he's coming up with, and I'm over the moon the way it's going to look for the guests, for everyone involved with Don't Cross the Line, the REFspect programme, Hugh Bear College, all the kids, the tech supporters, each and every one of them. I really can't wait to get things motivated and moving, and that should be very soon indeed. The press release, by the way, for the REFspect Awareness Weekends, which begins on the 12th of March at the Virtu Trophy Final, and now I know it's Stockport versus Luton Town, and I've got a friend here in the building who's a Stockport fan who's going down. Asked me was I going. Obviously we're going to share a lift or get together and go there, but unfortunately I'm not going, but he's going, and he's taking his lads there with him, and maybe he was going to say there's some room if you'd like to go down there as well, but unfortunately I won't be at the Virtu Trophy Final, which is on the 12th of April. But the following week, that is the beginning of the REFspect Awareness, because the PGM were well, the Premier Games match officials, if you didn't know, and limited obviously for the L, they're wearing our t-shirts during their warm-ups around all these grounds, including Wembley Stadium. What more could I ask for? A little community, well, not a hub now, it's really professional, honestly, and we'll do a tour of that when it's completed. We've virtually got the owl set up, the camera now. As I say, we're just working on the software, we're working on where we're going to be putting the iMac. It's moving into this room, and then we've got the DXTL tech room next door, where they're all going to be very busy indeed. We're really looking towards making an impact at grassroots football. If we haven't already, we're doing it with the podcast, with DXTL TV from the touchlines on YouTube. Honestly, it's going to make a massive difference, and the kids are really going to be made up with it. And once again, massive thanks to the National Lottery for helping us out with One Step Ahead on mental health. And it's a beginning. We're giving kids a voice. It's a beginning of something different, honestly, for the kids and the football teams. And I'm chatting to them all, and there's queues and queues of people who want to come in to the studio, and again we will do a test run to make sure we've got it perfect and up and run. Yes, we will. And there's little ideas that Peter's coming up with which will blow your mind. It's blown mine, but honestly he's the right guy to be involved with Don't Cross the Line, the REFspect campaign, and the studio. Anyway, what I wanted to do just before I went, because the weather was so good, but the cafe at Jeffrey Humboldt and the staff just did not have strawberries and cream for me. That's what I wanted, strawberries and cream. Nothing. Unfortunately, it's not a Wimbledon, it was football, so we couldn't get the strawberries and cream. Anyway, it was lovely to see Julie today. Rachel was skiving, she wasn't there today, but Julie wasn't well and carrying on her illness, but she was there at the football collecting the referees' money and talking and fixtures and giving the forms out. Brilliant, they do a fantastic job. Well done to Julie and Rachel, even though Rachel was skiving. No doubt Rachel was having strawberries and ice cream at home while we were suffering in the weather. I wonder whether she was. Anyway, there you go. Peter, brilliant, lovely to see Bob and Connor out refereeing. And I did talk to one or two referees, young Molly, Tegan and Luke as well, out on the field of play. And Luke, brilliant, turned up in his t-shirt today. Turned up because it was a lovely sunny day, and I took some pictures of him, ready for the REFspect awareness campaign. We're going to be promoting that, getting that out there. Honestly, it makes a massive difference. Parents read it, managers read it. The poem on the back speaks volumes. If you haven't seen it, obviously look at some of my posts, and I'll be putting them out, and people will inundate me over the t-shirts, which are getting printed now. I need to see a proof on them, but before they go, they'll be up and ready very, very shortly indeed, and we're going to post them out to the PGMOL, and we're going to get them picked up for the volunteers by Young Dan. Honestly, amazed we are at the way things are moving, and the press release will be getting done very, very, it's getting worked on now, but we've got to make a couple of changes on there. We've got to send it off to the EFL, we've got to send it off to the PGMOL, the FA. People read it, proofread it, and let us know what they think about it, and then we send it out to all the football clubs, who will be responding, no doubt, and supporting us in every move we make, because it really is extended for this year. We're on the 12th, we're on the 18th, and incidentally, by the way, well, the date that we got it is the 12th of April, that's on the Sunday, and then we move on to the 18th, which I think, 18th and 19th, that's the Saturday and Sunday. I think there's a Monday game then, on the 20th, and that will be included in there, and then we move on to the Friday. That will be on the 24th, 25th, 26th, because there's a Friday game the following week as well. So those full weekends will be the launch. Well, the launch of REFspect is on the 12th, but we'll be continuing it through those weekends for grassroots football, and we need everyone to get involved if they can. We do need your support. We need leagues to support it. We'll be sending a press release out to all the leagues to put out to all the teams, all the players, all the parents. Please just adhere to what we're trying to do, and that's trying to make it safer for referees. And we have had one or two incidents, which could be safeguarding incidents over the last few weeks, but they need to be sorted out. Parents, managers and spectators, please. Kids as young as 14 years of age will be officiating at grassroots football, and they have been the last couple of years. And what we're trying to do is make you aware, if they wear an armband, that they are minors, under the age of 18 years of age. And other leagues, other parts of the country have different coloured armbands, but I know Liverpool County FA have the yellow ones. And that's just to give you an idea of that these kids are still at school, and the minors are the same as the kids on the playing field playing football. They're there as well to be supported, not verbally abused, no aggressive behaviour, no racist comments, no bullying. And you know what? We've got some great tough young referees as well, and the committees are behind all these referees as well. So we're asking managers and coaches out there, and spectators, parents, mums and dads, to realise that these are just kids, minors, officiating your game or other games as well. We need everyone to please support the referees. We don't want to chase referees away from the game. Honestly, we don't. We need big support for the referees all over the country if we can. And as we say, as the post went out today, for the love of the game, and I took a few of Luke as well wearing a t-shirt, because that will be all over the REFspect campaign. We'll make sure that the girls, the young girls, have got their t-shirts on over those weekends as well. We're going to try and promote it and try and push it to Sky Sport as well, because this is major, this is massive, these weekends, honestly, they really, really are. And we just need all grassroots to get behind the National REFspect Awareness Weekends. In April 2026, it's flowing. Honestly, we want to really make a massive impact at grassroots football if we haven't already. So we're asking for your support as a club, as a team, as a child, as a parent, as a referee, as a committee, just to support the Grassroots REFspect Awareness Weekend with Don't Cross the Line. And Don't Cross the Line has been pushing the message to grassroots football in the communities since 2003, making a difference. Can you help us make that difference? Yes, you can. Simply support us. Tell all the kids not to have a go at the referee on the field of play. These are coaches, managers we're talking to, and also you coaches and managers yourselves, don't have a go at the referee or assistants, whoever they may be. And also, please tell your parents, please speak to your parents and say the referee is very important in this game as well. No referee will go out there to ruin a game for you. But you know what? We were talking today, myself and Peter, and we just, you know, if I was a referee on that field of play and you were giving me some really almighty stick for nothing, maybe a throw-in would go misplaced, maybe a free kick would come somewhere. Because why should I put up with your verbal abuse? Why? Why, when I'm only turning up to make a difference, an impact at grassroots football, and the impact is developing the kids' football and give them an understanding into the laws of the game. And that's what a referee does. The referees have passed their course, whether you like their decisions or not. Some decisions may be mistakes, they may be, and we're only human, so they will be. Like we all make mistakes, like the coach will make a mistake, put on the wrong player, tell the wrong player to take a free kick, all this. Kids will make mistakes on the field of play. Parents shouting, parents calling each other different names, getting the names mixed up. We make mistakes day in, day out. We're only human, we all do it. So there you go. Imagine if you were getting stick so bad, if you made a mistake every day, you couldn't cope. We need to all stick together and join this circle of friends with Don't Cross the Line, because we're making that circle for you to join and be part of. And we want loads of REFspect on and off the field of play, day in, day out, whenever you're attending grassroots football. We need your support. We ask for your support. Keep the referees officiating. Please do. Help us out. Help us to help them. And you can do it by just turning up and giving loads of encouragement on and off the field of play. The kids love encouragement. Referees love encouragement. And the way to encourage a referee is basically forget that referee is not there. That's all it's about. That is all it's about. So, remember, whenever you're out and about watching the kids play football and they have a referee, support the referee as well. And you can support that referee by leaving that referee alone to officiate. Don't have a go at them. If the whistle goes, it's gone for a reason. It's either start the game, end the game, or free kick, penalty, whichever it may be. Just let the referee do their game and let the kids play. And encourage the kids. If a decision goes against you, count to 10, ignore it. Please ignore that decision and just get on with it. You might say to your friend next door, oh, I thought that might have been our way, thought that might have been our throwing, thought that might have been our free kick. Well, that wasn't a penalty. That's all you need to do, discussing. Don't have a go at the referee for doing it. And just pretend that you're watching the TV, because the referee will go on deaf ears because they can't hear you. And we've all done it. No way, referee, that was a penalty. No way, that was offside. We've all shouted at the television watching our own Premier League teams, haven't we? So put that screen in front of you now when you're watching the kids. Let's put a screen up. And we tell, or I tell, the referees, the young referees, to go on deaf ears. If anyone is verbally abusing them or calling them fit to burn, just go on deaf ears and carry on, continue that game and do it to the best of their ability, because there's always someone watching what's going on. There's always someone who will report it if it's not the committee themselves or Don't Cross the Line. Always someone who will be there to support the referees. That's what it's all about. Great support. Support all round. Enjoy it. Enjoy REFspect on and off the field of play. That's what we need you to get involved in, by encouraging the kids to play football. Turning up in glorious weather like today with your strawberries and ice cream. What more could you say? Honestly, everyone's doing a brilliant job. The committees at football, they are really the backbone, because without the leagues, where would you play football except the parks? You wouldn't be able to, meet other teams. It'll just be a kick around at Sunday on the park and enjoy yourself, sitting down on the blanket, glass of water, cup of tea, whatever it is, little picnic while the kids play football. So we go from the leagues, then we go to the fixtures, then we go to your coaches, your managers who are picking the teams. Very important as well, aren't they? Everyone is in that circle of friends from Don't Cross the Line. Everyone, all working together and singing off the same song sheet, making a difference. Do you know, we've been talking over the last few weeks what's going on the rest of the world, and we're doing this, and some referees can be verbally abused over a game of football, over a decision. Let's stop and think what we're doing. It's society, it's changed. Let's get together and think as one and make a difference. Kids' attitudes on the field of play have got to be spot on, got to be positive, and the coaches, the managers are a big deal on that one. They can change attitudes. They can make a difference with the kids. Kids can make a difference. Even the parents, the mums and dads. Attitudes on the sidelines, they could be poor, they could be brilliant. So we need to get good attitudes all around and throw them in that circle of friends and all speak together. Let's all go out with a positive attitude, a good attitude, and think good attitude. And managers, coaches, put that in your team talk. Good attitude to win games, I assure you. They really, really do. So we're asking all coaches, all managers to put that as part of their team talk along with REFspect. REFspect. Go out there and tell them, kids, I want you to enjoy your football, play your football, enjoy your game, enjoy your friendship with your players out there, your team talks, but most of all, make sure you respect that referee and go out there with a good attitude. Simple as that. Because if you don't have a good attitude and if you don't respect that referee on the field of play, then substitutions may be made. So think of it that way. Go out and enjoy your game and leave the referee to officiate. No verbal abuse yourselves coming from the pitch. Go out and play the best football of your life. Team talks should all include something like that. Am I right? Am I wrong? mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. And we need more tech experts like Peter to get involved. We need more volunteers with Don't Cross the Line. We need people to get involved on and off the field of play. Let's get better attitudes in grassroots football with the kids' teams. Please start supporting your referee. Make sure that the referee doesn't have to put in a complaint, doesn't have to put a card in, a sending off. We all talk about fines. You could get a fine from your county FA if that official sends in the card and makes a report. Just go out there and realise this is a game of football for the kids to develop their skills. You're the coach, you're the expert. You go out there and you do that. Development isn't verbal abuse. Development is not aggressive behaviour. Development is not racist comments. And development is not bullying. they're non-development. We need to get them finished. We need, just like that alarm bell, to tell me that my time is up. Your time could be up as well if you've got a poor attitude and you're not developing at all because of it. Listen to your coach, listen to positive instructions, go out there and give a positive display all round. Have that good attitude. Honestly, grassroots football will be a better place to be, I assure you. And let's hope each and every one of you really enjoyed the sun, the weather today. I could see loads and loads of people in t-shirts, brilliant, like our t-shirts, REFspect. So whenever you're out and about, please, that's what we want, loads of REFspect on and off the field of play. So if you're out and about tomorrow, maybe the Walton Katie, whatever league you're in, the Sheffield District Junior League, Lostock Hall, any league whatsoever, all we're asking for is loads of support, loads of REFspect on and off the field of play. Make sure that you keep your referee in the game of football themselves. Thanks for tuning into the show. Hope you'd enjoy it. Any positive feedback, send it in. mal@don'texttheline.com. From myself, Mal Lee, and all the team at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect programme, Heart of Goals initiatives, No Ref, No Game, and our song, Lean on Me, for one step ahead on mental health. Put your feet up, relax, enjoy the Premier League football. We'll talk about that tomorrow and some results. In the meantime, enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow around about 4 p.m. Cheerio for now.